You are sitting there right now, and I want you to know something. The person you are today is not the person you have to be tomorrow. You have a choice. You have power. You have the ability to force yourself to level up, and it starts with understanding one simple truth. You are not stuck. Most people live their entire lives believing they are trapped by their circumstances, trapped by their past, trapped by what other people think of them, but that's not truth. That's just a story they keep telling themselves. The real truth is that every single moment of your life, you have the power to choose differently. You can choose to level up. What does it mean to force yourself to level up? It means refusing to accept mediocrity. It means refusing to stay in the comfortable place where you've been hiding. It means looking at your life honestly and saying, I deserve better than this and I'm going to do something about it. Too many people wait for permission to change their lives. They wait for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right person to come along and save them. But nobody is coming to save you. You are your own rescue. You are your own hero. You are the one who must force yourself to level up. Think about water for a moment. When water reaches 21 of them degrees, it's very hot. But at 212 degrees, it boils. And when it boils, it creates steam. And steam can power a locomotive. 1 degree makes all the difference. That's the same with your life. You might be at 211 degrees right now, but you need that one more degree of effort, that one more degree of commitment, that one more degree of belief in yourself to create the steam that will power your transformation. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and asking the hard questions. Am I living the life I really want? Am I becoming the person I'm meant to be? Am I using my gifts and talents to their fullest potential? If the answer is no, then it's time to force yourself to level up. The first thing you must understand is that your thoughts create your reality. Every single thing in your life started with a thought. The chair you're sitting on started with the building you're in started with someone's thought. Your current life situation started with your thoughts. If you want to level up, you must first change your thinking. Stop thinking small thoughts about yourself. Stop telling yourself stories about why you can't do something. Stop limiting yourself with words like I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time. These are all excuses, and excuses are the building blocks of failure. Instead, start thinking thoughts that support your growth. Start telling yourself I am capable of amazing things. I have everything within me to succeed. I am constantly learning and growing. I am worthy of success and happiness. I choose to level up my life starting right now. Your beliefs about yourself will either lift you up or hold you down. If you believe you're meant for mediocrity, that's exactly what you'll get. If you believe you're meant for greatness, you'll find a way to achieve it. Your beliefs are like a thermostat in your home. They set the temperature of your life. If you want a warmer life, you need to adjust your thermostat. But changing your beliefs isn't enough. You must also change your actions. You can't think your way to a new life. You must act your way to a new life. Every day you must do something that moves you closer to the person you want to become. It doesn't have to be something big. Small actions taken consistently create massive results over time. If you want to level up your knowledge, read 1 page of a good book today. If you want to level up your relationships, call someone you care about today. If you want to level up your career, learn 1 new skill today. The key is to start somewhere and keep going. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. They try to change everything at once, get overwhelmed, and quit. Don't make that mistake. Force yourself to level up by taking small, consistent steps every single day. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to want to quit. That's normal. That's part of the process. The caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly by staying comfortable in its cocoon. It has to struggle, it has to push, it has to force itself to transform. And when it finally breaks free, it can fly. You are no different. You must be willing to struggle through the transformation process if you want to fly. Too many people give up right before their breakthrough. They plant seeds of change in their lives, but they don't water them long enough to see them grow. They start exercising, but quit after 2 weeks. They start learning a new skill, but quit when it gets difficult. They start building better relationships, but quit when conflicts arise. Every person who has ever achieved anything significant has failed multiple times. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not that successful people don't fail, it's that they don't let failure stop them from trying again. When you force yourself to level up, you're going to fail sometimes. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have setbacks. That's not a sign that you should quit. That's a sign that you're human. What matters is how you respond to those failures and setbacks. You can choose to see failure as evidence that you're not meant to succeed, or you can choose to see failure as information that helps you succeed better next time. You can choose to see setbacks as permanent roadblocks, or you can choose to see them as temporary detours on your path to success. Or do you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward? The choice is always yours. No more blaming your boss for your lack of success. No more blaming the government, the economy, or society for your circumstances. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control what happens in you. You cannot control your circumstances, but you can control your character. It means acknowledging that you have the power to create a better future. It means understanding that you are the author of your own life story. If you don't like the story you've written so far, you can start writing a new chapter today. Many people are afraid to take responsibility because they think it means admitting they're a failure. But taking responsibility is actually empowering. When you take responsibility, you're saying, I have the power to change my life. When you blame others, you're saying, I am powerless. Which would you rather be? Powerful or powerless? The choice is yours. They might tell you you're being unrealistic or that you're changing too much. You are not responsible for their happiness or their comfort. You are responsible for your own growth in your own life. But you must remember that you cannot let other people's limitations become your limitation. Read books by people who inspire you. Listen to speeches by people who motivate you. Fill your mind with positive, growth-oriented content. If you're constantly around negative people who complain about everything and believe that success is only for other people, you'll start thinking the same way. If you're constantly around positive people who are working toward their goals and believe that anything is possible, you'll start thinking that way too. Your current habits have created your current life. If you want a different life, you need different habits. Habits are like the invisible force that shapes your destiny. Most of your life is run by habits, not by conscious decision. Do you wake up and immediately check your phone? Do you hit the snooze button 3 times? Do you skip breakfast? Do you rush out the door feeling stressed? These habits are programming your day for mediocrity. What if you took 5 minutes to think about what you're grateful for? What if you exercised for even just 10 minutes? What if you ate a healthy breakfast? What if you left for work with plenty of time and a positive attitude? These small changes in your habits would create massive changes in your life. The key is to start with one habit at a time. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one negative habit you want to eliminate and one positive habit you want to develop. Focus on those for 30 days until they become automatic. Then add another one. One of the most important habits you can develop is the habit of continuous learning. The world is changing rapidly, and if you're not growing, you're falling behind. Successful people are lifelong learners. They read books, take courses, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and constantly seek new knowledge and skill. You don't have to go back to school to be a lifelong learner. You can learn from books, from online courses, from YouTube videos, from podcasts, from conversations with smart people. The resources for learning are all around you. The question is, will you use them? Make learning a daily habit. Even if it's just 15 minutes a day, that's over 90 hours of learning per year. In 5 years, that's over 450 hours of learning. That's like taking a college course every year. What could you accomplish if you invested that much time in learning and growing? Another crucial aspect of forcing yourself to level up is learning to manage your emotions. Your emotions are powerful forces that can either propel you forward or hold you back. Many people are controlled by their emotions instead of controlling their emotions. When you feel angry, do you lash out at people? When you feel sad, do you stay in bed all day? When you feel afraid, do you avoid taking action? When you feel frustrated, do you give up? If so, your emotions are controlling you. The difference is that they don't let their emotions dictate their actions. They feel the emotion, acknowledge it, and then choose their response based on their goals, not their feelings. You can observe your emotions like clouds passing through the sky. They come and go, but the sky remains constant. You are the sky, not the clouds. When you feel a negative emotion, don't ignore it or suppress it. Acknowledge it. Say to yourself, I notice I'm feeling angry right now, or I notice I'm feeling scared right now. Then ask yourself, what do I need to do right now to move toward my goals? Then do that, regardless of how you feel. This takes practice. Most people have been letting their emotions control them for years. But with practice, you can learn to feel your emotions without being controlled by them. This is one of the most powerful skills you can develop as you force yourself to level up. Fear is probably the emotion that holds most people back from leveling up. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what other people will think, fear of change, fear of the unknown. But here's what you need to understand about fear. It's usually not based on reality. It's based on imagination. Most of the things we fear never actually happen. And even when they do happen, they're usually not as bad as we imagined they would be. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's your mind's way of trying to keep you safe, but it often keeps you stuck instead. The way to overcome fear is not to eliminate it. Fear is a natural human emotion, and it's not going away. The way to overcome fear is to act in spite of it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and taking action anyway. Every time you act in spite of your fear, you build your courage muscle. Every time you let fear stop you from taking action, you make that fear stronger. The choice is yours. Will you feed your fears or will you feed your courage? As you work to level up your life, you must also level up your standards. Your standards are the rules you have for yourself about what you will and won't accept in your life. Most people have low standards for themselves, and that's why they get low results. If you have low standards for your health, you'll accept being out of shape and feeling tired all the time. If you have low standards for your relationships, you'll accept being around people who drain your energy and don't support your growth. If you have low standards for your work, you'll accept doing just enough to get by. But when you raise your standards, everything in your life begins to improve. When you decide that you will no longer accept mediocrity in any area of your life, you'll start taking the actions necessary to create excellence. Raising your standards means saying no to things that don't serve you. It means saying no to people who waste your time. It means saying no to activities that don't move you forward. It means saying no to opportunities that don't align with your values and goals. But here's the truth. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you create space for things that do serve you. When you say no to the good, you make room for the great. Your time is your most valuable resource. You cannot make more time, but you can choose how to spend the time you have. Successful people are very protective of their time. They understand that how they spend their time determines the quality of their life. Start paying attention to how you spend your time. Are you spending time on activities that move you toward your goal? Are you spending time with people who inspire and support you? Are you spending time learning and growing? Or are you wasting time on activities and people that don't add value to your life? When you waste your time, you waste your life. They play video games for hours. They read gossip magazines. They listen to music or watch videos that don't uplift them. There's nothing wrong with entertainment in moderation. But when entertainment becomes your primary activity, it's keeping you from leveling up. Instead of consuming entertainment that makes you feel good temporarily, start consuming content that makes you grow permanently. Replace some of your entertainment time with education time. Replace some of your social media time with reading time. Replace some of your television time with exercise time. Replace some of your video game time with planning time. These small changes will create big results over time. As you force yourself to level up, you'll also need to level up your self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to do what you know you should do when you don't feel like doing it. It's the ability to delay gratification in order to achieve long-term success. Most people live for instant gratification. They want to feel good right now, even if it means feeling bad later. They eat junk food because it tastes good now, even though it makes them feel bad later. They spend money they don't have on things they don't need because it feels good now, even though it creates financial stress later. They avoid difficult conversations because it's comfortable now, even though it creates bigger problems later. Successful people have learned to delay gratification. They're willing to do things that are difficult now in order to have an easier life later. They exercise even when they don't feel like it because they want to be healthy. They save money even when they want to spend it because they want financial security. They have difficult conversations even when it's uncomfortable because they want healthy relationships. The less you use it, the weaker it gets. Start exercising your self-discipline muscle with small things. Make your bed every morning even when you don't feel like it. Exercise for 10 minutes even when you don't feel like it. Read for 15 minutes even when you don't feel like it. These small acts of self-discipline will build your confidence in your ability to do difficult things. And as your self-discipline grows stronger, you'll be able to tackle bigger challenges and create bigger changes in your life. Another important aspect of forcing yourself to level up is developing a clear vision of what you want your life to look like. Most people spend more time planning their vacation than they spend planning their life. They drift through life without a clear direction. And then they wonder why they're not getting the results they want. Your vision should be specific and detailed. Don't just say you want to be successful. Define what success means to you. Don't just say you want to be happy. Define what happiness looks like for you. Make it so clear and compelling that it pulls you forward even when things get difficult. Your vision should be bigger than your current circumstances, but achievable through consistent effort and growth. A vision without a plan is just a dream. A plan without a vision is just busy work. But a vision with a plan is unstoppable. Break your vision down into specific goals. Break your goals down into specific action steps. Break your action steps down into daily activity. Then focus on doing something every day that moves you closer to your vision. Take time to create a detailed plan for achieving your vision. There are opportunities to grow stronger. Every obstacle you overcome makes you more capable of handling the next obstacle. Every challenge you face teaches you something valuable that you can use in the future. Ask, what is this teaching me? Don't ask, how can I avoid this? Ask, how can I overcome this? Don't ask why me, ask why not me. If you see obstacles as evidence that you're not meant to succeed, they'll stop you. If you see obstacles as opportunities to prove how badly you want to succeed, they'll strengthen you. You are no different. The pressure, fire, and heat in your life are not meant to destroy you. They're meant to strengthen you and help you become who you're meant to be. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between something you've actually experienced and something you've vividly visualized. When you regularly visualize yourself achieving your goals and living your ideal life, your subconscious mind starts working to make that vision a reality. Spend time each day visualizing your success. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions you would feel when you achieve them. Make the visualization as detailed and realistic as possible. The more vivid your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. But don't just visualize the end result. Also visualize the process. See yourself taking the actions necessary to achieve your goals. Visualize yourself overcoming obstacles. Visualize yourself staying committed even when things get difficult. This mental rehearsal will prepare you for real-life challenges. You can use the same technique to improve your performance in any area of life. As you force yourself to level up, it's also important to celebrate your progress along the way. Most people only celebrate when they reach their final destination. But that's a mistake. You should celebrate every milestone, every breakthrough, every step forward. It also trains your brain to associate growth and achievement with positive emotions, which makes you more likely to continue taking action. Your celebrations don't have to be big or expensive. They can be as simple as acknowledging your progress, treating yourself to something special, or sharing your success with someone who cares about you. The key is to regularly recognize and appreciate your growth. Many people are so focused on what they haven't achieved yet that they forget to appreciate what they have achieved. Don't make that mistake. Take time to look back at how far you've come. Appreciate the progress you've made. Celebrate the person you're becoming. Gratitude is another powerful tool for leveling up your life. When you're grateful for what you have, you create positive energy that attracts more good things into your life. When you complain about what you don't have, you create negative energy that repels good things from your life. Start each day by thinking of 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things or small things. The key is to feel genuine appreciation for these things. End each day the same way. This simple practice will change your entire outlook on life. Grateful people are happier people. Happy people are more successful people. It's hard to be successful when you're constantly focusing on what's wrong with your life. But when you focus on what's right with your life, you create the positive mindset necessary for success. As you continue to force yourself to level up, remember that this is not a destination, it's a way of life. Growth is not something you do once and then stop. It's something you do every day for the rest of your life. There will never be a point where you can say, I've grown enough, I've learned enough, I've achieved enough. There's always another level to reach, another skill to develop, another way to improve. This is exciting, not overwhelming. It means your potential is unlimited. The person you are today is not the person you were 5 years ago, and the person you'll be 5 years from now will be different from who you are today. The question is, will that change be intentional or accidental? Will you force yourself to level up, or will you just let life happen to you? You must be willing to do the work. You must be willing to persist through challenges. You must be willing to become the person your dreams require you to be. The person is you. The choice is yours. This is your chance. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Force yourself to level up and watch as your entire world transforms. The only person who can limit your potential is you. Choose to be unlimited. Choose to level up. Choose to become everything you're capable of becoming. One of the most overlooked aspects of forcing yourself to level up is understanding the power of your words. The way you speak to yourself and about yourself creates your reality more than you realize. If you constantly say things like, I'm not good at this, or I never have enough money, or things never work out for me, you're programming your mind to create those exact experiences. If you plant negative seeds, you'll harvest negative results. If you plant positive seeds, you'll harvest positive results. This isn't just positive thinking. This is about understanding that your brain takes your words literally and works to make them true. Start paying attention to how you speak about yourself in your life. Catch yourself when you use limiting language. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I'm learning how to do this. Instead of saying, I'm broke, say, I'm building my wealth. Instead of saying, I'm stuck, say, I'm finding new solutions. The key is to use language that assumes growth and progress rather than language that assumes limitation and stagnation. They ask everyone else what they should do instead of trusting their own instincts. They doubt their decisions and second-guess themselves constantly, but you have an inner guidance system that knows what's right for you. Some people call it intuition, some call it gut feeling, some call it inner voice. Whatever you call it, it's there and it's trying to guide you toward your highest good. The problem is that most people have learned to ignore it. When you force yourself to level up, you must learn to trust this inner guidance. Start with small decisions. When you have to choose between two options, pause and ask yourself, what feels right? Don't overthink it. Trust the first response that comes up. The more you practice trusting yourself with small decisions, the more confident you'll become with bigger decisions. This doesn't mean you should ignore logic and reason. It means you should balance logic with intuition. Your logical mind can analyze facts and figures, but your intuitive mind can sense things that logic cannot. When you combine both, you make better decisions than when you rely on either one alone. They keep punishing themselves for things they did or didn't do years ago. The self-punishment serves no purpose except to keep you stuck. Forgiveness doesn't mean you approve of what you did. It means you stop punishing yourself for it. It means you learn from it and move forward. It means you give yourself permission to be human and make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The successful people are not the ones who never make mistakes. They're the ones who forgive themselves quickly and get back to work. If you've been carrying guilt or shame about something, it's time to let it go. Write down what you're sorry for. Acknowledge the harm it may have caused. Learn the lesson it taught you, then consciously choose to forgive yourself and move forward. You cannot change the past, but you can create a better future. But when you're growing and evolving, you become different from the people around you who aren't growing. This can feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You cannot level up and stay the same. You cannot grow and remain unchanged. When you start thinking differently, acting differently, and choosing differently, some people will notice, some will admire you, some will be inspired by you, some will criticize you, some will try to pull you back to where you were. Don't let the fear of being different stop you from becoming better. Being different is not bad. Being mediocre is bad. Being stuck is bad. Being afraid to grow is bad. But being different because you're growing and improving yourself is good. The people who truly care about you will support your growth, even if they don't understand it. The people who try to hold you back are not your real friends. They're people who are uncomfortable with their own lack of growth. Don't let their discomfort become your limitation. Money is another area where most people need to level up their thinking. Many people have been taught that money is the root of all evil, or that rich people are greedy, or that you can't be spiritual and wealthy at the same time. These beliefs will keep you financially stuck. Money is simply a tool. It's energy. It's a means of exchange. It allows you to have experiences, help other people, and live the life you want to live. There's nothing inherently good or bad about money. It's what you do with it that matters. If you want to level up financially, you must first level up your relationship with money. Stop seeing money as something that corrupts people. Start seeing it as something that can help you create the life you want and make a positive impact on the world. Read books about personal finance. Understand how money works. Learn about investing, saving, and building wealth. Most people spend more time learning about their favorite television show than they spend learning about money. And then they wonder why they struggle financially. Take control of your finances. Know where your money goes. Create a budget. Live below your means. Pay off debt. Build an emergency fund. Start investing. These are not complicated concepts, but they require discipline and commitment. Physical health is another area where forcing yourself to level up will pay huge dividends. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. If your vehicle is breaking down, it's hard to reach your destination. If your energy is low, it's hard to take the actions necessary to create the life you want. But they put junk food in their bodies, never exercise, and ignore warning signs of health problems. Manage stress. These basics will give you the energy and vitality you need to pursue your goals. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. These small changes will compound over time and create big improvements in how you feel. Social media, television, video games, and other forms of digital entertainment can be massive time wasters that keep you distracted from your goals. Or they can be tools for learning, connecting, and growing. Ask yourself, is this helping me grow, or is this keeping me stuck? Use technology to learn new skills, connect with positive people, and access information that helps you achieve your goals. Avoid using technology as an escape from reality, or as a way to numb your emotions. Set boundaries around your technology use. Have specific times when you check email and social media instead of checking them constantly throughout the day. Turn off notifications that aren't essential. Create tech-free zones in your home where you can think, read, and connect with family without distraction. Or why am I so unlucky? Or why can't I ever get ahead? These questions focus your mind on problems and make you feel powerless. Ask, what skills do I need to develop to make this easier? Instead of why don't I have what I want, ask, what actions can I take to get what I want? The questions you ask determine the answers you get. If you ask empowering questions, you'll get empowering answers. If you ask disempowering questions, you'll get disempowering answers. Your brain is like a computer. It will give you whatever you program it to look for. You don't have to be perfect to be successful. You don't have to have it all figured out before you start. You just have to be willing to begin and keep going. It keeps you from taking action because you're afraid your action won't be perfect. But imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. You can always improve as you go, but you can't improve if you never start. Your new life is waiting, but it's not going to come to you. You must force yourself to level up and claim the life that's rightfully yours. The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now. Force yourself to level up and let your light shine bright for all the world to see.